Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I just got a brand new Masterbuilt 30-inch electric smoker, and I was going to open the box for you and show you all of the components. I got a heck of a deal on this one. It was priced at $199, but it was marked down to $149. What makes the $149 a special good value is this one includes a cover, a rib rack, and a sausage hanger. So it has extra components to help me use my smoker. If you like the flavors of smoked meat or barbecue, an electric smoker from Masterbuilt is as easy as turning on your oven or plugging in your crock pot. It's all electric. You just plug it in, throw in some wood chips, close the door, set the time and temperature, and enjoy your day while your food is smoking to perfection. So let me show you how to unbox your electric smoker so that you can begin to enjoy it. First of all, know that it's pretty heavy, so the easiest way to open the box is to turn it over and open it from the bottom. Take a sharp knife and cut away at the tape. You can see it's packed in styrofoam, so it's not going to have any damage to it. So you want to fold back your flaps and turn it upright to pour it out of the box. So once you fold back the flaps, tip it back over, and just lift the box off of it. Off the styrofoam, take off the plastic bag, and it's practically ready to go right out of the box. The included directions are right here on the top in a plastic bag. You can see here's the air vent. And here are the wires to hook the controls. You can see the door is all put on here already. The latch is already installed. And everything inside is packed up nicely too. So you want to remove the styrofoam and look for all your components. This is where you need your sharp knife again because they're zip tied in here. So you want to remove the zip ties. So that you can pull out your shelves. And they're all wrapped up nicely with the components. There are 4 shelves. Unwrap the top shelf, and you can see when you remove the wrapping, there's your rib rack, and there's the sausage hanger, along with the first of the 4 racks. So I've removed the top rack, and that has the sausage rack and the rib rack, and here's the included cover. It's nicely finished. It's plasticky, but it doesn't feel cheap or anything. It's very flexible and nice. It has the Masterbuilt logo and doesn't have any kind of a weird smell. The seams are nicely finished, and it feels like very quality material. So set that aside because we're not putting it away right now. Rack number 2, I'm going to cut that out. It has the second rack. Just going to stick that back in here for now. You can see how easily smoothly they go in and out. This is the wood chip tray that's going to go in the bottom. That goes right down here. But I'm going to wait to put that in until I finish unboxing it. Now I'm going to unhook rack number 3. Cut the zip ties and slide it out. And it also has some wrapped up components. This is the water tray that sits in here. And if you want to add moisture, this is what you'll use. But we'll put that away while we finish unboxing. Another tray. And this is the chip loader for the side. The chip loader is after the smoking is underway. If you want to add more chips, do that from this part over here. Rack number 4. This is the grease catcher, hooks on the back. I'll show you how to use that in a little while. And here's the control panel. It's going to snap on to the wires on the top before we can use it. When you're unboxing the controls, make sure you keep your eye out for the little bag with the 2 screws. That's the only little part. I have all 4 of my racks. There's a little edge here that lifts up. That you go to the back. So when you pull it out, it doesn't fall onto the ground. The very bottom is a drip tray. This helps with the cleanup. It slides into the very bottom. If you look into the back, there's more styrofoam. Make sure you look it over and get all of it removed before you try to cook anything. This unit has a meat probe. Built in. The wire comes from just under the controls, across the top, and then it's down here in the slots. There's a holder for it right here on the side. So make sure you find that and you pay attention to it and figure out where the cord is so you don't get it tangled in the shelves when you're inserting your loaded shelves of meat. Look in the very bottom, you'll see a little hole. Then if you look on the drip tray, there's also a hole. Make sure that you put that hole to the back so that excess moisture will run outside hole. You can see the wood chip tray is sturdy. There's an actual dish there for the wood chips. Look for the 2 metal rods in the back, and you want to insert it so that it is above the metal racks and onto the lip of the burner unit. If it doesn't sit right, look to the back of your machine for the second metal rack and make sure that the bottom is over it when you slide it in, and then it's not going to sag or come loose or spill your chips. Always use the water tray. Just set it right in on top of the burner unit. Look how sturdy the racks are. They're screwed on and they're not coming loose. They're very sturdy and well-made stainless steel. The door has a gasket and it's well-made rubber. You can see when you latch the door closed, that helps keep the smoke in. There's a part at the bottom of the door where it channels the drips into the drip tray. So you can see how it's going to send the extra drips down into the tray and out of the back. When you latch the door, the drip tray on the back, see that hole? That's what comes out of the bottom. Any excess moisture will drip into the little tray that hooks on the back. There are 2 little notches on it and 2 tabs on the back of the machine. Take the tray and slide it across onto there. It's going to stay on there sturdily. Any extra juices or liquid that gather in the bottom of the machine are going to run into that tray. Now you just need to unwrap the cord. Now that you have it all unwrapped, it's time to put the control panel on. It's very simple. The only thing you need is the control panel, the 2 included screws, and a Phillips head screwdriver. It has 2 wires on the control, 2 wires on the smoker box, and you're just going to snap them together and put the screws in place. You can see the underside of the control panel has a stabilizing screw and 2 wires. There's a fat wire and a thin wire. Then if you look at the top of your smoker, there's a spot here where the stabilizing screw is going to go. Then you have the fat wire and the thin wire. You want to hold the control panel at an angle, clip the large wires together. You simply insert it and snap it together. It's the same with the little wires. One side has a clip, one side has a notch. So you want to put the clip and the notch side together. You can see they're together, they're not going to come apart. Now tuck these up into this little spot and take your stabilizing screw and you're going to push it over this little hole. Do you see the little hole? That's where the screw goes. Tuck in the wires, this over the white. Now you're going to insert the 2 screws to hold this together. And when you push this forward, that stabilizing screw holds it in place. You can see it's nice and sturdy. It's going to stay in place. Once the controls are in place, you're ready to put in the parts and get ready to use your smoker. Place the drip tray in the bottom, make sure the hole is in the back and the raised up lip is in the front. Goes in the very bottom. Next, take your wood chip tray, make sure you set it on top of the 2 metal rods right under the burner. Make sure this section that holds the chips goes right on its little ledge. You'll know it's in there straight if it stays flat. If it flips around, make sure the back is over the other little metal bar. Always use your water tray. Even if you're not adding liquid, place it right on top of the burner unit. That keeps drips from your meat from getting onto the cooking unit. Then you want to add your trays. The bent up lip goes to the back. The wood chip loader tray goes from the side. You have this external gadget for adding more chips once your smoke is underway. You simply add some chips here, put it in, spin it around, and it drops right into the chip unit. Never cook without this in place though, or your temperature and your smoke will escape. Always turn it in a clockwise position and don't add more than a half a cup at a time. and your smoker's ready to go. Make sure all of the components are in place when you're using your smoker. Make sure you've put in the drip tray, the wood chip tray, and the water dish. Also make sure that your side loading tube is in place. The temperature and the smoke escaping out of any hole. Make sure you latch it up securely, plug it in, and you're ready to go. One tip that I do is I remove the racks while I'm bringing it up to temperature so that when I load my meat on it, I can quickly open it, slide them in, lock it up, and it's ready to go. A Masterbuilt smoker is one of the best barbecuing, smoking, grilling machines you can have. I call it my outdoor crock pot. You plug it in and it does all the work for you in a most delicious way. Try the Masterbuilt electric smoker for the flavorful meals that you can prepare. You won't believe how delicious they are. Learn more at alaskagranny.com. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.